Howdy, howdy, brothers and sisters. Let's get straight to it. Lord, give me the patience and the ability. Matthew 24, Crook Jesuit Bible Online, Catholic Justified Online, red letter. Matthew 24. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came unto him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. As he sat upon the Mount of Olives, disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sight of thy coming? I get go live. Yes, I did. All right. And the end of the world. It should be age. That should be age. We can go over to Bible Hub, go to Strong, age. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed into their age. Now, this is their age. Not the world, end of their age. Privately telling them the end of the disciples' age. The age of what Jesus is preaching. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Got a verse show you after all this. And he shall bear, let me go ahead and highlight this so I know where it's at. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise up against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Remember the birth pains? Birthing ain't easy, the way I hear it, the way I remember it. Not me, but I was there. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise, and deceive many. Because iniquity shall abound, because false prophets are teaching wrong. The love of many shall wax cold, but he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Without God, you can't have love. And this gospel of the kingdom, well, I can't say that because pagans love one another. And this gospel of the kingdom of the false prophet, teaching iniquity, and this gospel, little g, of the kingdom, little k, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Saul said he was made a minister, and he has preached unto all the creatures on earth or under the heavens, something like that. And then the end shall come. Wasn't long after that. Wasn't very long after Saul said he's made a minister. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation that's spoken of in Acts 20, or was it 21? When he carried the Greeks into the temple, the whole city saw him. They accused him of that, plus the blasphemies. It's all in Scripture, folks. When ye therefore, and this book Saul wrote, he admits to it. The abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand. Jesus said this darn near phrase both times talking about Saul, and I think it's both in Matthew. No, it's in Revelation. It's in Revelation, I do believe. Then let his verse 5, I remember that, Lord. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. We're not in Judea. See, if we're talking about this, we need to get over yonder. I'm in Stokes County. I'm nowhere near Judea. Well, Judea's over yonder in Las Vegas, ain't it? Then let him which is on the housetop not come down and take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation. John wrote about that, Revelation 1:9. Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. We are so lucky. We are so lucky, folks. You better praise God and thank Him. Right now, we do not have to go through Matthew 24:21. You better thank God. Because I don't know if I'm a tough old chunk of leather. I don't know if I'm that doggone tough. I don't want to find out. I'm telling you that right now. Don't be surprised. Peter got hung upside down on a cross. Jesus got hung on a cross. So, let's don't talk about nobody else but Jesus. He got hung on a cross. Nobody else will, I ain't even going to talk about compare Peter to Jesus. He couldn't even bear to be hung like Jesus. I'm not worthy. Hang me upside down. I hear you, Peter. You're a bigger man than I'll ever be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here he is, or there, believe it not. He says this twice in this chapter. And he warns us a false prophet preaching his gospel of the kingdom. Saul says he's preaching. Paul says, my gospel. Please, people, please listen to Jesus Christ's warning. For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders. Signs and wonders, folks. Insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Please, brothers and sisters. Please, brothers and sisters. Listen to Jesus. King, the Lamb. He knew what he was saying. He was the Lamb, brothers and sisters. Come on. Behold, I have told you before. This ain't his first time. This ain't his first rodeo, folks. Wherefore? It's highlighted in case you didn't see it. If they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers. Believe it not. This is Jesus Christ talking, folks. And he's been giving us warning after warning after warning. Didn't make it all the way there. Now, Saul said he saw him in the desert. Acts 9, yes, I want to leave them alone. But Michael, you came saying, what do you think about Acts 9? I told you I got a lot to say about Acts 9. But I'm done with y'all. If y'all can't discern God's word from the word of the devil, y'all need to do some praying. Now, Saul said he saw him in the desert. Only 3 people saw it. This is what Jesus Christ says. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So when he comes back, you gonna know it. There's not just 3 people gonna know it. You all gonna know it. What Jesus is saying. I'm letting him words be as they be, read as they read, and if you can't take his words like that, you got some praying to do. I'm telling you. This is saying nobody's going to see me until I come back. And once you see, I don't care where they are. If they over yonder and I'm over here, they going to see it. Not 3 people. Oh, wait. 1 person. No. 3. No. How many actually saw it? Go read it. Compare Acts 9 to the other 2 versions of that story. And then come back and compare it to the words of Jesus Christ. And if you still don't trust these red letters, dress for warm weather. That's all I can tell you. And it's not me condemning you. Son of Man. I'm reading his letters, his words, they're red. It's like the blood he bled. Thank you, my God. For wherever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation, John wrote in them days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. Have you seen the size of the stars? We're not on the flat earth. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Everybody's going to know it. And then shall all the tribes and the earth mourn. They're going to hear the earth. Everything's going to mourn. Oh, that means critters. Yeah, that means people, all the tribes of the earth. See, my eyes ain't that great. I'm sorry, I did get it wrong. So everybody's gonna see it. The earth mourned when he died. The birds wept. I'll guarantee the birds wept. Fish cried. That the lakes got deeper. Lord, I hope that's not blasphemous. And they shall see the Son of Man come in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Same thing he told the Pharisees in 26:54-66. He shall send his angels with great sound of a trumpet. So when he comes back, he's coming back with a bunch of buddies. So it ain't compare Acts 9 to Matthew 24. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Even at the door, that means, hey, go look at your door. There it is. Not 2,000 years from now. And thank God. Read verse 21. Thank you, my Lord. Because I don't know if I'm man enough to go through to have went through that. I don't know. I pray I never have to get nowhere near that. Lord, keep me out of something like that. I know that your will be done. All right. Verily I say unto you, this generation, who's he talking to? Who is he talking to? Who did he answer to? Privately. Who did he privately answer? Them folks right, John. Privately answered them and told them what? This generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. Unless Saul Tarsus comes along. You just wait till Acts, then, just go about your business. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days they were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. Do you want to wait? Or do you want to make sure you're following his red letters? So also shall the coming of the Son of Man be. And just like when God sends fire from heaven, the Bible makes a loop. It continually makes a loop because the devil has no other plan. But people keep falling for that same old plan, repeating the same mistake, think there's going to be a different outcome. That's the definition of stupidity. I'm sorry. That's the fleshly definition. The devil has no other plan. He's repeating the same thing, just in the days of Noah, just in the days of the Son of Man. It's going to be just in the days when God sends fire from heaven. Doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome is stupidity. Then shall two be in the field, and one shall be taken, and the other left. I had to study on this, because I used to use this when I defended the rapture. Now I know the rapture happened in them times. I don't know how that works now. Watch therefore, for ye know not what I didn't read it. The other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill. The one shall be taken, and the other. Now, how many of you women sit at a mill and grind meal? How many of you people on YouTube are out in the field? There's a few of you, I admit. There's many of you. Y'all have blisters on your feet and hands. Y'all be slap up blisters first 10 minutes. Y'all be at the house crying. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that the good man of the house had known and watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant? Faithful and wise, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him a ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming about 2,000 years, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, Saul said, go ahead and do it, as long as your conscience nobody sees you. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion. With the hypocrites there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Are you willing to risk these red words and some black words? Are you willing to risk these red words? And red words right there you're looking at. Are you willing to risk them red words on these black words? Something you got to figure out, brothers and sisters. I can't do it for you. I can just sit here and show you what God said. If y'all want to call me a devil, be my guest. I would urge you not to. If y'all want to tell me I'm trying to act like God, I'll say, yes, I am. I know I'm not God, and I'll never reach that level. I know what he told me. I can read his word and let it be as it be, read as it read, as it is written, take it literal, right? Don't add not my own understanding, right? I didn't put my own understanding into it. When I did, I was proven wrong. See how it works. And I don't know what that means now, because I was using that for the rapture defense. Don't try to push this rapture. I'm a former Baptist, lifelong. That's why I was feeling so much sin. I was following Saul of Tarsus. Don't tell me conversion from Saul to Paul is a beautiful thing. I'll stick with Jesus. I'm not converting. I've done converted to the shepherd. Hey there, sister. How you doing? How you doing? I do these. I know a lot of people don't like it because I'm a donkey hole and I'm just repeating his word. I'm not condemning nobody. I'm just repeating his word, sister. I've heard preachers my whole life. Now I see it different. I don't follow no preacher no more. Sounds, I don't know what to say. You been doing all right? I'm blessed, sister. Blessed. Don't need nothing. I want a lot, but I don't need a thing, sister. Glory to God. Glory to God. I don't need a thing. I just got on here a little bit. I was watching that Gospel of Matthew movie and got down to verse 24, and I was fixing to flip over to the other chapter, and I was like, man, that I thought it was for in the morning. I was like, Lord, I was gonna get up and do it. I was like, nope, I'm gonna sit here and wait. Here I sit, I know. It's got birds is the only chat I'm ever going into. I mean, there's only one word I hate to see. That was bad for me to say. Only one I found here recently is worth going into. You know, I don't want to single out nobody, but I've been in many chat rooms. I just wind up showing my donkey and most of them. Leave. I'm sorry. Anyway, very little TV. You know, I do watch some shows. You know, I've got Netflix, Peacock, and we're gonna watch a WWE come this Saturday. You know, I watch some WWE. Watch it. They're athletic, and that way, you know, I can use WWE to show me on the satanic stuff they're doing. They got somebody called the Almighty. Got somebody called the Beast. They got somebody called Roman Reigns. They got Edge. He's a Satanist. You know, they call his team Judgment Day. You know, I try to open his eyes all the satanic world. And all, you know, the way their lights are, you know, and the stands and the audience, it'll make pentagrams, you know. Triangles look like a pentagram. Triangle going up, triangle come down. They just think of cross pieces. But trying to get my son to look at that. I don't think he's 20, almost 21. But anyway, I'm tired of talking about myself. I'm just tired of this world, sister. I am. Anyway, how's the weather up here? If you got to go ahead. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You know, I didn't know I was gonna be on here this long. Well, actually, I thought it'd take me a lot longer to read the book of Matthew 24 than that. Praying for Bud, praying for all y'all. You know, I ain't talked hollered to Bud in a while. I know I pissed a lot of people off. Not my intent. It's not my intent. I ain't done this to be a butthole. I am, sister. Tired as my knuckles are freaking white. I wish I'd have used a different word. My knuckles are white. You know, my knuckles are white. But God bless you, sister. Thank you for stopping by. Love y'all. See y'all. And what is today? Midweek. 2 more days. The good Lord willing. God bless.